So now we're going to go into what I call the dessert, if you will, of the MoxieTalk interview,
Okay.
your life and picks. We'll move pretty quickly. I'll
Okay.
just hold these up and you can tell me what's going on here. Look like you were a keynote for...
Yeah, actually, I partnered with Sean Herbig on
Okay,
this to
yes,
talk about
one of our
employee
guests,
engagement,
yeah.
and Sean's amazing.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
It was fun. Looks like you're here with the mayor, and what's going on here?
Yes, so
Mayor
this was
Fisher?
with my previous role with Office for Globalization. I was the director, and we had if you remember the Asian vandalism and the
Yes.
Asian hate crimes that was happening.
Unfortunately.
So the mayor and I went to multiple Asian businesses and were checking in on them to make sure they were okay.
It looks like you're at a group event here in Harvard, I believe.
Yeah, that was when
Awesome.
I was a teacher. We went
That's
there
great.
for some professional
Yeah, you
development.
love people, more group photos.
That's
Yes.
right. That was with the Fun for the Arts.
Okay.
Yeah, next program.
And then here we have, what's going on here? University of Louisville football game. It looks
Yeah,
like.
you can see me at the very, very bottom there,
Mhm.
taking a picture. That was when I was with UPS,
Okay.
and we had brought in a number of students that were part of the Metro College program.
That's great. Another group photo.
That is actually a really cool photo because that was when we passed the international language
Okay.
ordinance that the mayor signed to make sure that all of our departments here at Louisville Metro
Okay.
are offering language services
That's
for
great.
the international community.
And it's down on the 4th floor where that was
That's
taken.
right. That's exactly it.
Looks like Stites and Harbus in here, maybe?
Yeah, so this was with the gentleman in the middle is Judge Derwin Webb. He got together a number of community people and said, let's go behind the black robe
Okay.
and see how can judges and community leaders come together to learn about each other's work.
Okay. So this is what got you in here today.
That's right. Yeah.
Amongst your other achievements, let's not make
Thank
light of
you.
those. So what's this been like for you?
Oh my gosh, Kurt, it has been so much fun. It's such a great organization. I had no clue how amazing they are and all the work that they do, and I'm so proud to be working there.
Yeah.
But it's been fun. It really has been getting to know our volunteers, the employees, and they're just so passionate about the work. It's been great.
And the International Women's Day event, it looks like?
Yeah, so that was with Tawana, and Tawana had brought in a number of women that were leaders in the community to talk a little bit about themselves, and similar to what we're doing today.
And I know this is something we're going to talk about in a little bit, but this is
Yeah.
your favorite phrase from
That is my
Gandhi.
favorite.
Yes.
That's right, and that's a lot of what drives
Yeah,
me.
Exactly. I'm going to leave that down here for right now. What inspired you to send me this one?
That's something that I had always referred to when I needed a pick-me-up, or
Okay.
even like with the team, like, relax everybody.
Yeah.
It's not a competition. We're all a little crazy out here, and it's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to, you don't have to try to be crazier. We're all in this together.
I love it. You went way back. The
Oh my gosh, that was
archives.
my elementary school picture, and that was like the only one that I actually have.
Yeah.
And if you go over 1, 2, 3 people over, you will see Angela Kang,
Okay.
who is a good friend of mine, and she's the writer and co-producer of Walking Dead.
Well, I'll be.
She's awesome.
And you're up here in the top.
That's right, yeah.
I picked you out there. I thought that was you.
with the braids.
I love this photo. What's going on here?
So this is the Welcome Academy that through the Office for Globalization, we have international leaders that we then provide some leadership skills and some
Okay.
professional development. They go through an academy and they learn from different folks in our departments. And that was their graduation at
great.
Asia Institute Crane House.
And the two on the front are guests, D and D-Tran.
That's
and you-
D-Tran, that's
so
right, he's
we
my
have
buddy.
good radar for Moxie. They're right
Yeah,
there in front. I love it.
awesome.
And this is Daryl Griffith. Anyone from Louisville will know this guy.
That's right. And Daryl's just a wonderful, wonderful
Yeah.
young, I was going to say young man. He is a
Yes.
young man.
And this is we were in
Nicole
leadership.
Yates.
Yes, absolutely.
And this was at the Louisville Thoroughbred Society.
Okay.
And we had an event over there for actually it was Rajon Rondo and Teddy Bridgewater.
Okay.
Metro United Way had partnered with them to do some volunteer work for kids at the Norton Sports Complex
Yeah.
during Derby.
And this is Saul Garcia.
Yes.
God rest his soul.
God
He was
rest
on
his
our
soul.
show years ago.
He's an amazing man too. And this, again, during COVID, we really tried to lift up a number of international entrepreneurs and leaders. He was the very first story that we wrote about.
Now I'm going to whiz through these and not make light of it, but you love to run,
I
obviously.
do, yeah.
This is Valerie Chen, I think.
That's
from-
right.
she's
She got
your
me into
partner
it.
in crime, so
That's
to
right.
speak.
So you'll see a lot of.
And these
me-
are all different races, by the way.
That is right.
So how did that come about? Did you just get into it?
So her son and my son were in Boy Scouts together,
Mm-hmm.
and they're still friends. And so we developed a friendship. And she said, "Hey, would you like to go running? Well, you know, my husband and I are looking to do this. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So it was a great way to bond and
weight loss. Right?
And weight loss.
and the training. And then here's a minor little detail.
That's
in your
right.
life.
And that was just last year. And
I
that was
know.
just one of my favorite days.
And where was it held?
Hotel Distill.
Okay, great.
On the rooftop right there.
That's great. And here's
was
your other
beautiful.
half. He'll probably argue better half, but no.
He's my other half.
I got you. I got you.
No, he's great.
Chad, he looks like he's having
He's
a good
just
time.
incredibly supportive of everything I
And
do.
you love your pets.
That's right, Sophie,
Yep.
and that's Madame Paley on the bottom,
Nice.
and Mickey, and that was
You have a horse?
actually that was a bourbon tasting that
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to.
Okay, just want to make
Hermitage
sure. One
Farms.
never knows with
Yeah.
these future Eddie Van Halen here. Here's
That's
your son.
right. My son loves music. He's a drummer right now,
Yep.
and I was
great.
sharing earlier. That's probably his only formal portrait that he has in a studio. But he's still so incredibly photogenic.
And here's
First day of school.
First day of school.
That's
I love
right.
it. And this is him just out of the gate, literally.
Literally, it was 1 week.
Really?
Yeah, and he was a miracle child. He had the umbilical cord around his neck
Oh, really?
3 times, and we had to do an emergency C-section after 21 hours of labor.
And then
Woohoo.
he becomes James Bond.
And then he walked me down the aisle last year, and
Oh,
that
that's
was
beautiful.
him at the wedding.
I love that photo. I love that photo. Well, that completes that part of it for right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for sharing
Yeah.
those with us. And by the way, she gave us 200 pictures. I just want the audience to know, and I had to narrow it down, or we all would have grown to another age demographic. No, but she actually did what I asked, so it was nice for her to do that.